Just got to see your hand.
Squirrel Tribe 2.0. What is up, my dudes? Listen. Necessary. Where do we? So we're in Grand Teton currently. We got here earlier today.
We're in the hottest place.
We're in the hottest place on
in
Earth.
Wyoming.
It feels like. Okay, Wyoming. Maybe on Earth. I don't know. Actually, Phoenix is 114. It's probably way hotter there.
Actually, if someone dropped you here and you didn't know, you would think you're in Jackson Hole.
Yeah, probably. So here's the thing. Look. I'm going to show you guys. Hold on. I'm not going to like movie. I'm just going to give you a little view. This is what we're looking at right now. I don't know if you can see how high up. Wait, where's the? Over there is. That's really freaking high. And there's the little sky trams. I don't know what to really call them, going up and down. And it's really cool. But what it also is hot as balls here. So here's the thing. I checked the weather this morning before we left to come here, and it was like, it's gonna be a glorious 78 degrees. And I was like, yes. I even pulled a sweatshirt out in case we got here, and I was like, it's a little breezy, whatever. It's 90. It's like 90 or 91 degrees.
They have that fire going on over there.
And they have a fire going. I'm pointing that way. Y'all can't see it because my arm's doing that. They have a fire going over there. It is hot, but I would like to say it is gorgeous. It can be as hot as it wants to, and it looks this pretty. Also, we're not looking at like the fun part of Grand Teton Mountains. There's like behind us somewhere, the ones with the little ice snow on the top. I will also say there's very little snow on the top, so they're not as glorious as they were last summer.
But the drive-in was pretty cool.
Yes,
coming
the
from that
cool.
side, coming from Idaho.
Idaho. I'm not Idaho. Idaho. What if there was an Idaho and its neighbor was Idaho, like South Dakota and North Dakota? Can you imagine? You're like, I have to leave. I can't live in Idaho. I'm going to live in Idaho. That way.
The way they have people renaming major league sports teams, they should put a petition in to rename states.
What is it? The Washington? No, that was the football team. Washington Redskins.
And this wasn't even minor league.
Are these bees?
Nah. But this even minor league, Gwinnett ended up being the Stripers. What did they start out?
For people who don't know, it looks like the Strippers.
What did they start out as? The Gwinnett.
They were the Braves. They were the Braves.
Gwinnett Braves. And then they switched to the Stripers.
They switched it to the Stripers because you're not allowed the tomahawk
people voted
chop
for
or any
that.
of that stuff
People
anymore.
voted for that.
But Atlanta Braves are still the Braves, which is interesting.
No, they are the Sandy Springs Braves.
Oh yeah, because they're at.
And Sandy Springs gets the parade.
Where
Atlanta gets.
Where is it?
Truist. Well, I mean,
Truist.
yeah.
Yeah, Truist. So.
There was SunTrust, then it's Truist.
SunTrust, then Truist. Yeah.
We went once or twice?
Once.
Twice?
Twice. We went twice. That sounds like a bad word if you're not careful.
We went twice for like 4 innings.
And then it started to pour, and then we got kicked out, and it was, a rainy, wet walk back to the car. But the kid got Dippin' Dots in a helmet, so she was happy. And that's what really matters in life, that the kid is happy.
Oh, Tay.
You know what the kid's not happy about? 90-degree weather and having to walk all over the place. But
she wants to
do?
ride a horse.
Freaking live, right?
But she wants to ride a horse at 3:30 in the afternoon.
Because it's what she wants to do. So
still be hot.
That's how it works. Yeah, it will still be hot. Watching all these little sky trams, I still don't know what they're called. Baby sky buckets going up and down makes me think of this movie that I saw. And I don't remember the name of it, but it was terrifying, and it's why I will never get on one of these. There was like these friends. They were going to ski. They were in like a lodge or whatever, and they went to go ski. And a blizzard came through or something came through, and it stopped completely, and they got stuck on it. And then the wolves came.
I want to say it was Lift.
Is that really? I think it was something more profound than Lift, right? Well, it's probably called Skylift. It probably is something stupid like that.
The movie was called Frozen.
That's not, you know what?
It's called Frozen.
It's not called Frozen.
Look at it.
Huh.
3 skiers stranded on a chairlift are forced to make a life or death choices. Which which proved more perilous than staying put and freezing to death.
Okay, it was called Frozen. Do you think Anna and Elsa knew that there was a Frozen before they're Frozen? That had to do with wolves eating parts of bodies? Are there wolves in Anna and Elsa's Frozen?
Anna and Elsa are fictitious characters. They don't actually know.
What if they're not? What if Hans is real? I need Hans. Not Hans. Hans is the one we don't like, right?
Oh, yeah, from the Southern Isles.
Yeah, Hans from the Southern Isles. We don't like Hans. Hans can get eaten by the wolves. Anyway, saw that movie. We'll never do this again. But it made me think of right now, there's like this whole strike going on in Hollywood, right? Where they're not going to write any more stuff. And as somebody who just went to the movies a couple days ago.
They don't have to.
They don't have to write stuff?
Nope.
Why?
ChatGPT.
That's the whole reason for the strike. So the nanny, Fran Drescher, she's like over some part of, I saw this article and I can't remember it. Y'all,
this one is way better than the first one.
Really? The first one
when
was
he
Williams?
poured that first one, I saw the color, I was like, oh.
Let me explain something to you. There was a happy hour at the place that we're staying in, so you got half off the drinks, right? And so I got a Prosecco. So instead of paying $12, I got $6, and it was up to here. And then I was like, what are we gonna do with the rest of this cup? Bro, while it's half off, you might as well double that. So I have a $12 Prosecco all the way up to
spilled
here.
1/16 of it.
He did. He hit the table and spilled it all over. Anyway, so the writers are on strike, which means the actors don't get to act, which means there's going to be a lot of like whiny little Hollywood
Some of these
people
actors
soon.
weren't really acting to begin with.
I feel like Ryan Reynolds is really Ryan Reynolds. In every single movie he is
Nicolas
in,
Cage is
Ryan
always
Reynolds.
Nicolas Cage.
I feel like that too. But Ryan Reynolds, he is him. Sandra Bullock, I don't know, because Sandra Bullock in Speed is a lot
Keanu
different than
Reeves is
Sandra
always
Bullock in
Keanu
Annie.
Reeves.
Keanu Reeves in his band Dog Star? What's his band's name? They're going on tour. I would love to go see Keanu Reeves on tour because he seems like the nicest human ever born.
Party time. Excellent.
You've never even seen Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure. How dare you?
That was Wayne's World.
You're right. I have never seen. No. Why did you say Wayne's World then? Was it a test?
Why did I see it?
Why did you say Wayne's World when we're talking about Keanu Reeves? He's not in Wayne's World. That's Mike Myers and Dana Carvey. Huh. You got any more? Speaking of Mike Myers, I was watching Shrek earlier. Because as a 41-year-old woman with plenty of options to choose from on TV, I picked the one about the fictitious troll. I like it. It made me happy.
I've never really watched Shrek.
Yes, you have.
I know I've seen it. I just
Because
never really watched it.
it's got
I just
donkey.
never really watched it.
Dunkey. Donkey.
Like I've sat through movies. I just never really watched it.
You've snored through a few movies too.
Like when we sat through Little Mermaid, I didn't really watch it.
Oh yeah, y'all. I don't know if I
think I
talked to you
took
about
a
it or
nap.
not.
I think I took a nap.
You did. The live action, I don't know if it's called live action at that point, but that Little Mermaid, the newest one with Halle Bailey, she did a good job. The movie itself, visually, was a good movie. Blasphemous.
It was too long.
I did not like it.
It was too long.
The
too
cartoon
many
is so much better.
Added unnecessary add-ins.
Nothing to do with race of Little Mermaid of Ariel. That doesn't matter at all. The movie itself was just not good.
None of that mattered. It was just that the movie
I want to show you the cutest dog in the world.
The movie was too long.
He's walking by right now.
It was too slow to get
walks too fast.
started. There was too many things. Scuttlebutt was ridiculous.
I loved Scuttlebutt. Listen, Awkwafina, for some reason, in a movie is one of my favorites. Awkwafina in Crazy Rich Asians was amazing. Awkwafina as the voice of the dragon in that one dragon cartoon movie. What's it called? You don't know. The kid would know, but she's...
How to Train Your Dragon?
No. Totally different movie. Also love that. But no.
A dragon movie?
Raya and the Dragon? Yes. That had Awkwafina in it.
I like Awkwafina. I like the Scuttlebutt thing. I just think it was unnecessary to add that. I think they should have stuck closer to the original.
Oh, 100%.
And just made it new.
100%.
You know?
100%. Although Melissa McCarthy as Ursula, yes, all day long. Melissa McCarthy is anything, yes, all day long. She is still one of my favorites in Bridesmaids because I thought she was like, I don't know, but I loved her in Bridesmaids.
But some of these actors don't act, but the writers don't write.
Not anymore. So that's the whole thing. I think they're going on strike right now because of the letting ChatGPT write the movies, but
it can write it better, faster.
Why would that
cheaper.
bother the actors and actresses though, is what I don't understand. You would think it would bother the writers.
It's a writer strike, isn't it?
It's a writer strike, but the actors and actresses are backing it, which I guess is good.
Well,
that means
maybe the actors and actresses realize that they too could be replaced by
because
AI.
Hollywood,
you've seen those little things that they make people, and they're not real people, but they look real.
Yes.
So
there was
about
that person who got divorced for that.
Think
remember?
about it.
He was talking to the fake girl, but it was a ChatGPT kind of thing.
Well, she was also trying to get him to kill his family, so that was kind of jacked up. It went sentient and tried to get him to kill his family.
No, it did not.
Yeah, it did.
Are you serious right now?
Man. Are
you messing with me? Because I'm easily messed with?
You got to check that out.
Oh, wow. Y'all, hold on. Wait. Let me show you. Let me see if I can show you this. So these kids on bicycles, you can rent these bicycles here, and the tram, whatever majiggy there, takes the bicycles and the rider to the very tippity-toppity of the mountain, and then they ride the bikes back down. It is baller looking. If my old overweight ass thought I could do it, I'd be on it all day long.
Can you imagine if ChatGPT was out 2 years ago?
What's 2 years ago?
During lockdown, right?
Oh.
All right.
But that's probably when they perfected it, was during lockdown, because everybody's sitting at home with a stick in their hand
So
and nothing
during
else to do.
lockdown, right? You remember what we were watching? We were watching people playing basketball virtually from their own driveways, having shootout contests with other people, right? All these things shut down. Can you imagine if it existed back then? Hollywood would have been like, we're going to stream every movie, no problem. Movie theaters.
We did that. They did that though.
However, we don't need the actors or writers to make these movies. We can just type it up.
I mean, that's
We
what
just type
Pixar
it
is. They can Pixar everything. Basically, Pixar is the same kind of thing. Pixar isn't a drawn cartoon.
You're right, but they brought the people into the studio for the voices.
For the voices.
Now, dude, not to give any spoilers away, but Mission Impossible.
Mission Impossible. Look, I'm Sean Connery today.
Mission Impossible.
Mission Impossible Dead Reckoning is so good and terrifying at the exact same time. I'm just going to put that out there. You know you wiped that across the table earlier.
Real. I did do that,
You're
didn't I?
so special. Yeah. Hey, whiskey helps. You're drinking beer, though. That's why you're having problems. Whiskey helps.
So, yeah, Hollywood is finished.
Hollywood is not finished.
All right, maybe they're not.
Maybe they're not finished. I thought about this, y'all. Let me tell you this.
Is you done or is you finished?
Is you done or look, I look like I got my eyes in the light. Just like, like confessionals. Do you see that? Can you see that? Can y'all see that? Just I'm blind when I do this, but can you tell that my eyes are in the light? Anyway, I don't know. So I was thinking, if anybody out there watching this happens to be like, I don't know, some sort of legit director, not like a couch director.
I thought you were gonna say if anybody over there was watching you, like.
And you need like an actress who's also has high anxiety and
No training
whatsoever, but can act like a doofus on cue.
Can you memorize the lines?
Oh no, have you met me? I'm a squirrel. I can't remember. You're lucky I remember your entire name.
They'd be
and
like,
birthday.
Michelle, that's not.
Did you just say snake? Snake?
It's little.
Okay.
It's probably just a garden snake.
I like how she says probably just a garden snake.
Might be a boa constrictor.
It's not headed you.
Okay, that's all that matters to me, because I don't know how fast I can run from this seat.
Like, my knees are bad, but they'll work.
Yes, for snakes, they will work. We don't do well with snakes. And by we, I mean me.
Well, you gotta think a baby snake. Like you think about the potential hazards that exist here.
Because they don't know how to work on their venom.
I'll take a baby snake. Garden snakes are not venomous. I'll take a baby snake.
That's what they tell you.
Now a bear, a grizzly bear.
I feel like I could fight a grizzly bear. I feel like I could do it.
It'd be like Peter Griffin when he's fighting that chicken. It's like
all day long.
He's just fighting him through the whole town.
There's a lot of little ants down by my feet right now.
Don't try that in a small town. Fighting chickens
in a small town. Y'all.
I wonder if our audience has ever seen Peter Griffin Family Guy.
You have to go Google
fighting the
Peter
chicken.
Griffin fighting the chicken. Look, just this one eye is directly in the sun. It's blinding me.
Blinded by the light.
I still think it says lit up like a douche. But they say deuce. And I don't even know what lit up like a deuce means. But I know what a douche is. So
I don't know.
Why is this
we're
doing
gonna have
this?
to research the meaning behind. Is that Elton John? Eagles. Journey.
I actually don't know who it is, but I know it's none of those. But as long as I make that "Are you serious right now?" face, it seems like I'm fully aware of the correct answer. And that's what matters to me.
Manfred Mann's Earth Band.
See, exactly who I thought it was. Manfred Mann's Earth Band. That's not real.
That's what it says.
Show me. Prove it. Prove it. Is she pregnant? That was really cute. Blinded by the Light, song by Manfred Mann's Earth Band. Okay, well, that's what it says. So, Manfred Mann, if you could just hit a chick up and let me know what your lyrics are supposed to be.
That song, you want to know something about that song that doesn't happen anymore?
Sure. No, there's a lot of
how long was that song?
Probably Hotel California long, like 8 minutes.
7 minutes and 9 seconds.
Hotel California is almost 7 minutes long, and it's one of my absolute favorite songs, and I like to listen to it on replay with the top open on the Jeep and all the windows down. Listen, I'm that person. I want you to know how great the Eagles are and how much I love that song, that when I get to a red light, I will restart that bitch and make you listen to it from the beginning. The next red light, restart it again.
They were almost getting multiple ads on that song.
Multiple ads on that song. Can you imagine? You're like you're listening to a country, like a song, any song, whether it's country or whoever's, you're listening to a thing on YouTube, watching the video, and you're like, nah, 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 singing along, and it's like, have you ever had toe fungus? And then blah, 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 blah.
You know, how about, yeah, I'm visiting Idaho Falls, but yeah, you know, I don't want my erectile dysfunction to flare up on me.
Commercial.
Like, and I'm driving. We're driving down 15 or whatever it was. Was it 15?
Probably. His
we're
15.
driving down 15 for 6 days.
Kids in the back seat.
And we're just
Headphones
like zoned out.
thankfully.
She happened to find a radio station at work.
Because
we're just
nothing
driving,
works out there.
And then all of a sudden he goes, yeah, I'm just visiting Idaho.
No. He says, the kids have moved out. They've gone off to college. It's just my wife and I, and we're working on rekindling and reconnecting. And, you know, we love it here in Idaho Falls. Unfortunately, my erectile dysfunction is making it difficult for us. And I was like, that's not where I expected this thing to go at all. Not in the least.
I'm driving, and it's like I turn. It's like,
hi, you were so freaking cute. Makes me miss my dog.
It's like when we were at these different places and people break wind, they just fart, and I'm like, was I the only one who heard it? I'm driving and I hear it.
You're not the only one who smells it, because whoever smelled it, dealt it.
So I'm driving. I turn to her, and she turned to me at the same time. I was like, yeah, he just said that.
Yeah, he just said that. So here's the problem between the two of us. I mean, there's no actual problem between the two of us, but here's the problem when it comes to the two of us. Something will happen, and we have this thing where we both do this, like, deadpan look, but we look away. He will laugh until he snorts. I'll spit everywhere when I laugh. It's just this thing that happens. I don't know how to stop it. But we do it all the time. Like, he'll show me something, and I'll be reading, and and then he loses his ever-loving mind. If he dicks in his butt, I'm going to laugh. Oh, he didn't get it. That would have been funny. If he didn't realize, he was like, you know, just right up in it. That's the little butthole scratch where you didn't wipe all the way.
That's like that one meme where the guy sticks his hand down her butt, and then he comes back and he goes, or does he give it to her? Does he do it or he give it to her? Which one is it? Come on, spit it out.
Her. So here's the thing. There's this couple. I don't know if you guys have ever seen it. There's this couple. The lady's shorter. The guy's taller. She has her back to him, and somebody's recording them from behind, which is why you have to be very mindful of your surroundings. And he sticks his hands down her pants and does something in the back, not the front, but he sticks and he goes towards the scoopy area, y'all. If you've seen the video, you know what the scoopy area is. He gets down in the back,
scoopy,
and then pulls his hand out. She turns around and he says, and she says, and then that's where it ends. I don't know what happened after that. I don't know if that was a let's test this and are you cool with it? If so, then we'll get this on. Like, I don't.
You got really loud.
Oh.
You got really, really loud right there.
Oh, well.
A lot of the people like stood up and left.
No, she did stand up and leave. The lady over there earlier. Yeah. Oops. My bad. Look.
Not only are we already like, they're like, what are they doing?
Standout couple.
What are they doing here?
We're the standout couple.
They're like, what are they doing here?
Yeah.
You know what I'm talking about.
Because we're too young to be in this location?
No. You know.
Oh, because my tan is worn off completely? Like, that's the downside of traveling.
We're from Florida.
Oh, I thought you meant because I'm tattooed.
We're from Florida. And we're YouTubers. What you think I was talking about?
I thought because your arms are hairy.
Oh.
When you did this, I assumed it was the hairy arms. I didn't think it was anything else whatsoever here in the
I thought
middle
you was going to go another direction.
Montana and
I thought you
Grand
was going to go
Teton,
another
where, I mean, I've seen nothing like your Florida self, but I've seen a bunch of other stuff. Stuff? Is that the right word? That's not how I meant that. That sounds wrong. I've seen other people. Anyway, so.
You know, there's two people that tell the truth. Honest. Babies.
Drunk? Oh, I was going to say drunk babies. I messed that up. I almost said drunk babies. It's drunk people and babies.
You want to know, you get a baby drunk, he will tell you.
But how many babies can talk? That's why they're telling the truth, because they can't say anything. I was like, wait, when's the last time a baby came up to you and said, hey, listen, I don't know if you're aware of this, but
you know that baby gonna hiccup and
freaking
stuff.
Cute she is. She's pregnant with her dress and
she's
her
a lot
belt.
of pregnant.
She's so cute. I hope y'all saw her walk by. I don't know if you saw her. She's got like this long blue.
She might be carrying
like,
Sophia
prairie
Vargas'
dress.
baby.
No, and this high-waisted belt and over the baby because she's clearly pregnant. It's so cute.
Somebody said it was an alcohol problem.
It was an everything problem, according to what I read. Between Sophia
like the man wanted to be sober, but she drinks a lot
because she's Spanish. That's how they said it. Well, she's Latina. They're all alcoholics. That's how they said it.
Damn.
Now, the pictures that were in the article about them, she kind of looks like she's not.
She's sloshed?
No, like she's not very friendly. But on America's Got Talent, she seems great.
Look. Do I look friendly?
No, never in life. Even when you smile, it's still not smile. Yeah, it's still not friendly. I think something bit me, or ow! It hurts right there. Did something get me?
Huh? It's like 2 holes, like.
That's where it hurts.
Like teeth marks.
Actually, right there.
Are you gonna turn on me?
Did something get me? No, that's a skin tag, actually. That's weird. But anyway. So how are you liking Grand Teton so far?
Fabulous.
It is.
We're here at the Four Seasons.
We're not here at the... Well, I mean, technically we are right now.
No,
We're here at the Four Seasons. But we're not staying at the Four Seasons, y'all. So we're in this place called Grand Teton Village, which is going to be on SquirrelTribe Life. I've walked through and shown everything. We actually... we're like little baby stowaways in other hotels right now, walking through and trying to record as much as possible.
But I think it was excellent because the last hotel really makes this one even that much
Motel
better.
6?
I'll take it back. Motel. Not a hotel.
No, it was a motel. Hotel, motel, Holiday Inn, whatever.
It wasn't terrible.
It wasn't. It wasn't at all.
Terrible. Like, it wasn't terrible.
Terrible. So here's the thing. Where we are.
Look, I'm going to tell you guys right now. If you can find a really good Motel 6, stay in it. Never stay cheaper. Anywhere better than that. Ever. Because it'll be perfect.
Yes.
Because once you stay somewhere better, then it's like, I got to stay in this Motel 6. You're like.
That is the downside.
But it wasn't bad. It wasn't bad.
Well, technically, we're staying in the Motel 6 of this area.
True.
The place we're staying in, Teton Lodge? Teton? I don't know what it's called. But it's really nice, but it's still the cheapest option out of this whole place in Grand Teton whatsoever. It's like the cheapest option I could find that still was good, right? And even that's not cheap. But the thing is, I didn't realize that this place is literally like a 15-minute city if you want, because they have a doctor here, they have music, they have food, they have places to stay,
beer,
Prosecco, and that's what matters.
2 bong hits.
You're an idiot.
They got horses.
I was going to ask if you've ever hit a bong, but then I decided not to.
Because you're going to say, have you ever hit a horse?
Don't hit a horse. Horses are amazing.
Horse and just socked them in the mouth. Say, what you looking at?
Straight from the horse's mouth. Anyway, we can talk about that kind of stuff over on Patreon. We can't do that on YouTube. 1, because my mom watches the videos, and 2, because they might not allow it. Mainly because my mom watches the videos. So where we're staying is really nice. We didn't expect this. We got here, went to the hotel. They let us in a little early, which was lovely. But we did not expect how like vast this thing is. I knew that there was more than just our hotel in this little section, but I didn't know there was this much stuff.
It's a cool little area.
It is
like
really
the
cool
green
little area.
space
and we're only 1.5 miles away from the entrance to Grand Teton, which tomorrow we're just gonna go balls to the wall and try to see how far in we can go to Grand Teton.
Oops, I'm doing the signal. I'm just holding the mic, but I'm not
People yell at me for that. They're like, oh, I see what you're about. And I'm like, I'm just holding a microphone and I talk with my hands all the time. I don't even know what that's supposed to mean.
Do you know what this signal is?
8, the number 8.
It's the Van Buren Boys.
Who?
Van Buren Boys.
What?
From Seinfeld. Kramer got back into the corner, but he's holding the salt shaker.
This is what he does to me. He does these kind of things, and I'm like, what are you talking about?
But you got to watch SquirrelTribe Life because she's giving insights into Grand Teton, and the service here is a little different.
It's a little different, and I am a 20% tipper at all times.
The service is different, but
I did not tip 20% today. So I'm just going to put it out there like that.
A majority of the clientele is international.
I think the majority of the clientele that we've seen so far are assholes. How about that?
Well, I think the clientele is international. Therefore, the service is built around what they're used to.
So we went to go eat lunch, and we're sitting down. And this little baby broski walks up, and he says, hey, go get me a Sprite. And I'm like,
No.
Who is he talking to?
He says, and I swear he was talking to
the server,
the bus
bartender,
boy.
or the bus boy. I don't know who he was talking to. I don't know who he was talking to, but it wouldn't have been
the bus
me.
boy's
He would have
coming.
ate his teeth.
But he goes up to him. He says,
he didn't go up to him.
He didn't.
He yelled it from across the walkway.
He goes, hey, guy, give me a Sprite. Look.
Oh, the entitlement.
Unless his name was literally Guy, I'm ready to punch you in the nuts.
Yeah, and this kid was probably 15 or 16? I wish our child would. I wish she would. But you know why she won't? Because she's not a dipshit. That's why she won't. She knows better. She's been raised better. She would never. And this kid, for the fact that he did that,
the best part
and
about
the whole family was just
was
still eating their food.
The best part about it was he never got the Sprite.
Yes, that is actually the best part about it.
So
if they had brought the Sprite, I would have walked over and taken the Sprite and chugged it. I was Sprite challenged right in his face and walked away.
Just give him a deep howl, belch from
way down deep. Yeah.
Your loins.
Why would your belch start in your loins?
Because
that math doesn't even make sense.
You want it to mean business.
I don't know how that would even work. If it starts in your loins, it's coming out your ass. Isn't that how that works? There's no way it's coming out this spot. It's got to be coming out back there. So you got to remember to turn around in time. Hey, for $12 Prosecco's. Oh, hey, there's ants on me. Get off. Ew.
About that.
Did you know there was a little ant pile in my seat before I sat down?
But these ants are like horses.
They are.
Huge.
They're massive.
They'll carry you away. It's like the size that the ants were after you got shrunk in Honey, I Got Shrunk by the Kids. I don't think that's the title.
Honey, I Shrunk the Kids. Oh, gosh. You got to stop. Also, anytime somebody mentions that movie, I immediately want an oatmeal cream pie and to ride an ant. But first, the oatmeal cream pie. What about Honey, I Blew Up the Kids?
I can help you out with half of that.
So Honey, I Blew Up the Kids, where the kid is like blown up. My first thought was that is the worst diaper I would never want to change. The diaper is the size of Montana. I would not want anything to do with that.
I didn't really like oatmeal cream pie. I like the other ones, the all chocolate ones. They were chocolate. They had chocolate in the middle. They had little chocolate.
Yeah, you like the Star Crunch. I used to get you those.
They weren't Star Crunch.
With the chocolate, with the little crunchy parts. Those are Star Crunch. No, but the ones you really liked were the oatmeal cream pie lookalikes that were chocolate, the double chocolate things. Remember? So listen, I'm going to give you a little insight. Our very first birthday of his together, we've been dating for literally a month and 3 days. And for his birthday, I got him.
She knows that because it started on Valentine's Day.
It did. He brought me roses. Anyway, that's one point. So, for his birthday,
I brought her roses and a cream pie.
Uncalled for. My mom watches. No, stop. Listen, he's joking, but that's why it's so funny. But there were roses. You're an idiot. So, also, Mom, don't Google cream pie. So what had happened was, listen, we were friends for years and years and years. A lot of y'all have asked how we got together. I'll give you like little hint or a little bit of information. We were friends for years and years and years before we got together. But once we started dating, I was literally a waitress who had no money. I was working to pay my bills. I had no money, right? So for his very first birthday, I knew what he liked, that everybody else was buying him cologne and watches and expensive shit to try to show how great they were, right? But for his birthday, I got him a thing of Planters dry roasted peanuts because they were his absolute favorite. And I got him a family box of the chocolate, I don't know what they're called, double fudge? Is that what they're called? The little chocolate rounds that he likes?
They're called delicious little goodness,
whatever. And I got him something
packaged
else,
treats.
but I don't remember the third thing I got him. But I gave him those, and he literally said those were the best birthday presents he ever got. Now, he may have just said that in hopes of getting lucky that night, but he said, you know, his words were something along the lines of, like, nobody's ever actually paid attention to the things that I like. And I got him the things that he liked as opposed to just the things that cost money.
I don't like gift giving situations.
I remember the first gift you gave me. Do you remember? Well, I mean, he used to make me burn CDs. Second. Anyway, he used to burn me CDs, and when we were still friends, he actually went out and bought me a pink Hello Kitty CD case because I loved Hello Kitty, and he burned me CDs to fill up the Hello Kitty CD case.
Well, I don't
and
know.
We weren't even together yet.
When did Howard the Duck fall in?
So then he got me, so I loved Howard the Duck, and he ordered Howard the Duck from like Japan and had it delivered. We still weren't together. We were just friends who knew we were in love with each other, but that's not the point. But he ordered me Howard the Duck from across the continent and had it delivered.
Yeah, like the whole gift giving, like the forceful gift giving, I'm not like a huge fan of. So I remember I don't remember where we were going, but we were near Perimeter, I think.
Okay.
We stopped in the Jared and bought
a necklace,
diamond earrings.
Oh, my earrings. Oh, we were on our way to dinner.
And the lady goes,
I wear them every single day.
What's the occasion? I said,
he loves me. Like, that was it. It was on our way to dinner. It was literally on our way to dinner. I didn't have earrings in, and he was like, you look really, really nice. What would fix this, or what would not fix it, but what would
you
top
wanted
it
them.
off
You wanted them.
was
You've always
earrings.
talked about them. So
yeah, and so we stopped at Jared on the way to dinner, and he got me
if
earrings.
you're gonna get them, they were gonna be screw-on backs.
So that's what these are.
Because
which is why I wear them every day,
the
'cause
other
they're a
ones,
pain
they
to
fall
take off.
out, you lose them.
Yeah.
So when you get into this forced gift-giving scenario, then it's like it's pressure.
Yeah.
And I don't like that. So
No. I was thinking one of the first gifts you gave me, we went to dinner for my birthday, I think it was. Maybe not for my birthday, with my mom.
I know.
At Olive Garden. And this is when he didn't know what to give me, but he knew I wanted some things, but he didn't know exactly what I wanted more than
I tried to make it meaningful, but it was ridiculous.
It was really stupid, but that's what made it cute. So he gives me this black like shoebox kind of thing, and I open it up, and there's like a stack of money, but they're all dollar bills, and in the middle is like a couple of hundreds, and then more dollar bills. And I was like, I mean, it was really cute, and I was able to go get what I actually wanted, but because I had told him, I can't decide what I want for my birthday, I named a ton of different things, he gave me the ability to go pick and choose or get one or two different things, but I thought it was kind of cute. I gave myself hiccups. Anyway, that's that.
And that's how babies are made.
Actually, was that when we made the baby? No, it wasn't when we made the baby. We made the baby after we got married, so.
But yeah,
pretty soon after we got married, actually.
Well, we had a plan. We had a chronological order.
Yeah, true.
It was married, baby, house.
Yes, and we married, baby, housed.
Yeah,
we did it right.
I mean, we just
not right. I don't want to say right.
No. We did it
we did it the way
that we said.
The way we said we were going to do it. Let me rephrase that, because there's no right or wrong in my opinion.
Unless there's a shotgun involved.
What? Oh, I was like, what are you talking about? Now, I will say this, and this may ruffle a feather or two or plenty, and it's not my intention. You can wave if you want, sir. It's not my intention, but I do want to put it out there like this. And I've told my kid the same thing. I know a lot of people believe in waiting to live together until you're married, and I think that is a horrible idea.
I don't.
Horrible idea.
It's, what the trouble is we watched House Hunters the other day. Mm-hmm. And this couple, they did. The problem is they didn't realize that they hated each other, and they bought a house together.
Yes.
And they weren't even married yet. And after they bought the house and closed and are on TV, he proposes. I'm like, what?
But my thing is, they're gonna get divorced before they ever get married, like that kind of thing.
What?
Yeah. But you should. My personal opinion, and I know it goes against a lot of things for a lot of people, religion-wise and whatnot. So I'm not saying you have to sleep together, but I also think you should sleep together before you get married, because what if you're fully incompatible there? That would really suck. Or not. So I personally think that living together makes a lot of sense. We lived together before we got married, and it actually helped us understand each other more and become even stronger and everything else, because you get to see every single side of a person that when you're living apart, you don't see. You can tell somebody, this is how I am in the mornings, or this is how I am at night, or this is what I do. But until you are together 24/7, you don't really, truly, fully understand. And once you're married is a really bad time to learn, oh, I don't like that. I don't like that. I don't like that.
How about the couple that was doing House Hunters, and they
Why
had to have...
Why my pants so sweaty?
You're sweaty.
I'm a sweaty individual, but I can feel it.
The couple that they were house hunting, and they had...
Hi, we're doing great. Do you want another one of those?
Yeah.
What is that?
Yeah.
I don't know what that is.
Hazy. It was the hazy.
Yes.
Yeah.
Juicy IPA.
Yeah. Yes.
Here, hand her that one, and we will go that route. Which way are you going? Thank you very much.
Are we staying in-house?
No, so we will have to pay you. Do you want my card now, or
And I'll bring it right back.
hand me my... Oh, you do it. Do you guys have Prosecco?
Yeah.
Will you bring me just a Prosecco with a hint of orange juice?
Yeah,
also?
of course.
I'm going to finish this one off. Yes, please. Thank you very much.
Thank you. So this couple, they were looking for a house. This is probably about 4 or 5 years ago, and they were looking for this house. There's a black dude, and I don't remember what the girl looked like, but this black dude, he was real tall. Might have been in sports. I don't know.
White.
But the key was they had to have 2 separate masters because they don't sleep together.
They don't sleep together. And they were like, because he snores. I don't give a shit.
That wasn't it. That wasn't it. That wasn't it.
Was that not it? I don't remember. I remember
they might have said that. They might have said that. But what I'm saying is that ain't it.
Now, they were our age or younger. So to me, I was like, that doesn't make sense. Now, I understand, like, back in the day, I used to watch the Mary Tyler Moore Show. I used to watch Dick Van Dyke and stuff like that. Nick, what was it called? Nick at Night was one of my favorite things. My Nana and I used to watch Mr. Ed and Mary Tyler Moore, Dick Van Dyke, and I Dream of Jeannie and all these other things. Absolutely loved it. And I know on Mary Tyler Moore, they had separate beds, same room. Cool. My Nana and my buddy, I still don't know what to call him. My grandmother's boyfriend.
Most
they had
like in that generation,
bedrooms.
it was one room, two
beds. Two twin beds. After a certain amount of time, though, yeah, like little vampires, no. But after a certain amount of time, I can see where that could be a thing. Like this one, he's a freaking furnace. So what I have learned, if we're not in a king size bed, we're in a queen like we are traveling, that first sheet that's supposed to cover you, I take that thing off me completely and use it as a divider. You keep your little butt heat over there, and I'm gonna be cool over here, and it works out perfectly fine.
You saying I got a hot ass?
Yeah, you do. Have you ever seen it? It's all high and tight. I love it. Anyway, so not the point. We're not trying to get
all them deep knee bends, squats.
I was gonna say something else, but this is still a family-ish show, and my mom does still watch it. So there's that, and your mom. Hi, Janine. What the hell was I doing? Where was I going with this? So I understand how some people want to have separate beds over time, but the whole being young and separate masters, I was like, ma'am, he's cheating.
That
was my thought.
Here's the other thing.
He's going to sneak somebody in through the window. He's on his phone. He's doing some other stuff.
Sometimes they try to get people super excited to watch the shows. So if they can introduce some sort of polarizing controversy, then people are like, oh, I want to watch the show more, you know? You see what I'm saying?
Will you pull up text messages to your child for me? And let me borrow it for a second. So the kid is hanging out by herself. So totally off topic, but she is 13, almost 14. At home in Florida, we give her, 30 minutes or an hour by herself.
Don't read up there, because that's where we're talking crap about you.
They did that actually at dinner last night.
We
I sat
talking
down
crap.
and I asked for a box, and they immediately started laughing at me. So
we weren't talking crap.
You were.
We just had
Thank you so much.
Little conversation.
What's your name?
I'm Rachel.
Thank you, Rachel. We appreciate it greatly. Oh, that's for you. No, you're perfectly. Oh, thank you for that. Actually, thank you.
Do I need to sign anything, or is it still open?
Still open.
Okay, perfect.
Cool.
Thank you very much.
I could.
Oh no, I hit buttons. I don't know what's happening there. Oh, still good. Look how bubbly it is. It's not this cup. She did ask if I wanted this cup, and I did say yes, but they made it in this. But I'm perfectly fine. OJ. Yeah. Yeah, there's a hint. But she asked if I wanted this cup, and I said yes, but she put it in this. But this is actually my favorite way to. I got this one because that way we could take it to go. So I said, "Kid, you doing okay?" She said, "Mm-hmm." Okay. So what I was saying is, we've been working on letting her stay by herself for a few minutes here and there so she can get used to it. I know at her age, I was going home by myself after school. But that was before today's society, so I'm still not fully whatever there. But we are one building away from her, and the mom and me still has to go, hey, you good? Like every 15 minutes, hey, you okay? You good? You're good? Because she also has little moments of anxiety where she doesn't like to go into a group of strangers. She doesn't like to go ask for things, and we're working on that. And so her being by herself is also a thing that she is working on, because as much as she says she likes it, if it's more than a certain amount of time, she's like, okay, when you come back. So I like to check on her just to be.
Sun's out. Sun's out, so she's good.
That is true. Once it gets dark, though, she's like, hi.
And
if you could just
since we're out here in Wyoming, odds are the sun's not going to go down until about 11:45 p.m.
There's that. It's not Mimosa Monday, but cheers, y'all, because we love you. Oh, that's nice and cold. Oh, hey, look at the bubbles. Can y'all see the bubbles?
Did they put any orange juice in it?
They put the exact right amount of orange juice.
She said.
They should have put the orange juice to the very tippity top, though. Broski at the other place filled it to the tippy top, and I had to off the top. You know what I'm saying?
Trying to work the system. I like a glass of Prosecco. Can I get some free orange juice?
That's exactly what I did. So I got only Prosecco here. We came over here, and he ordered another beer, and I was like, hey, can I pay you to just a little orange juice in here? And she's like, it's on the house. And I was like, it's because I'm going to tip you better that way. Smart girl.
No SquirrelTribe shirt, nothing.
Oh, yeah, I'm not wearing anything SquirrelTribe related. I am carrying the bag.
She thought you were a wizard and you could do sorcery.
I'm a wizard. You're a wizard, Harry Potter. I couldn't stop myself. I don't know why. Anyway. Y'all tired of listening to us? It's been 39 minutes. We could have live streamed this. That would have been fun.
All right, start over.
All right, we'll be back. No, I'm kidding.
That's it.
That is it. Hey, I love you guys
That's it for
immensely.
today.
Just so you know, you guys have been
for
great.
sure.
So I made a video for the main channel, and when I tell you that I don't know how to main channel video make sometimes, because like out in public, me and him, we're out in public right now. There's people walking around, and it's perfectly fine, because it's the two of us and it's you guys. But for some reason, on the main channel, when it's me and there's people looking at me, it gives me anxiety like nobody's freaking business. And I don't know why. And I think it's because I feel like the topics over there aren't happy topics, and it already is a mind, you know what I mean? And then when you add everything else into it, it's just a little too much. So I'd much rather do happier topics over there. But then I feel like the audience over there would be like, ew, we don't want this. We want to be like whatever. So if you guys happen to be on both, I'd love your thoughts on this, just to help me out, because we're friends and family here. So that's that. All right.
Full transparency.
For me?
And them too.
Yeah. Also.
Like feedback.
Yeah. I would like you, always be as, what is she wearing? I didn't mean that. I'd like you all to be as honest as humanly possible.
These are gauchos.
Because I really like the openness over here. Because I feel like you guys are really open and honest without being asked.
Somebody, actually, they commented, you haven't seen it, but they commented on my secret video for the special viewers. And they said that next year when we do our road trip, we should do multiple meetups. That way more people can meet.
That makes sense. Do you want to touch my pants right here? I mean, the amount of sweat on the back of my knee from sitting against this chair is...
Like right here by your crotch?
But no, but can you feel... See, I told you. Oh, that's what keeps the marriage fun. I'm just saying, I'm not touching anything
Those
of yours.
are not
that might have sweat
moisture
on it.
wicking.
They're not moisture wicking. They're moisture enhancing. So there's that. Listen, I love you guys. He does too. We will see you guys in the next one. We're working towards Mimosa Monday on Monday at 5 p.m. whatever time we're at. Fingers crossed it happens.
Wait. What's today?
Saturday.
Sunday.
We might have to tequila Tuesday instead.
We can make it happen.
Do we know where we're going to be Monday
No,
night?
we just pull over somewhere and...
Oh, I mean, that would work. I could do that.
I mean,
I'm okay
5
with
o'clock, we
that.
may not be driving.
We'll figure it out. What if we tried to live stream from a horse ride? It would just be like, nope, that looked wrong. Can't do that. Okay. I love you guys. We'll see you when we see you. How about that?
Bye.